Okay, this is Van Go, my adventure van that I am selling. It is a Ford e150 with all-terrain tires, new suspension, all sorts of new features that I will list in the ad. The front seat has these liners on them, and it's got a new audio setup that is Bluetooth enabled so that you can hook your phone up to the speaker system. In the back here, we've got the solar generator. It is a Yeti 1250. It can put out quite a bit of energy, and there are two 30 amp hour solar panels on the roof that are fed into it with that blue cord there. This here is a water tank. It is a 7-gallon water tank. I lived on the road for a week and only used about 3/4 of it, so it is very useful. Under there, I've got some burlap sacks that I used for extra heat on the floor, as well as to not track in mud and things like that. And then right there is the Mr. Buddy heater, but it's the Big Buddy. That thing gets this place nice and hot. On the ceiling, we have got a little touch light and a fantastic fan, as well as a smoke sensor and a CO2 sensor there. Very important anytime you're burning propane in such a small space. I also have a camping chair that, when in the van, you can sit upright. That way you can do some cooking on the surfaces there, as well as a fire extinguisher in case there were any problems. There's a little bit of storage underneath the bed right there. I've got a camping stove in there, some food, some garbage bags, and then around the bed there are these little LED strips that are controlled with this remote. They have different colors, different brightnesses, and that just plugs directly into the generator. They don't use too much power because they're LEDs, but they definitely provide some ambiance. Around the back here, we've got some stickers from all the parks we've been to, and lots of storage space under the bed with a camping chair, toolbox in there. The person that I bought this van from made these window covers. They sewed together some magnets and some fabric and sort of made that, but that wasn't really good enough for me. So I used this big black blanket with these clips, and I just attached them to the roof there. This is fully insulated, so it stays very warm, and also very cool, just depending on the climate. And I am asking $8,000 for the van, but I am willing to negotiate that price. For instance, if you don't need the heater, or if you just want to completely gut the van and just use it for a work vehicle, I would be willing to knock down the price to keep the generator, panels, and the Mr. Buddy heater. The Blue Book on this vehicle, I believe, is right around $5,500. I am adjusting my asking price only based on labor and material costs, so I'm not making any sort of profit on this vehicle. And here, let's show, mileage is at 257. I have put roughly 10,000 miles on this van since I bought it. I just got back from a trip where I drove it from here to Colorado, then through Utah, down to the Grand Canyon, and all the way back. I had no issues whatsoever. And this van can easily go for another, I'd say, 75,000 miles minimum. So it's a great adventure van. If you have any additional questions, you can definitely come do a test drive or shoot me an email. I'll leave my contact info in the ad. But that's all, and I hope to be talking with you soon.